Justice for MOHBAD. No justice, no peace. Guys, Wummi was not present today. Wummi, the prime suspect and eyewitness to wetin happen to MOHBAD, is on the run. She was not there today at the coroner inquest to share her own testimony, like to say whatever she knows about Mohbad's kpai. My people, this na Mohbad lawyer when Papa Mohbad take. Now they give us the full details of what really happened today at the coroner inquest. My people, make we hear from the lawyer live and direct happening now at the coroner inquest. This na Lebas TV. Hit on the follow button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and remember to put up the post notification bell. Wummi, you can run but you can't hide. Why are you running from the coroner inquest? What is actually the problem? You are the prime suspect and eyewitness to Mohbad's kpai. Wetin dey pursue you? Anyway, guys, let's watch this video together.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon, my brother.
Yes, I got to see that the court's room today for the continuation of proceedings. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fún wa ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ ní English torí mo mọ̀ pé Yorùbá yín ó máa ń fẹ́.
Okay, the court continued its proceedings today, and the business of the court was to take witnesses that have been summoned before the court before now to give their own witness account and testimonies. However, we had instances that certain witnesses didn't show up, which had to certain witnesses like the witnesses that were recalled, and the nurse, some persons like Naira Mali, and some other Wummi was recalled back, and the likes too. So the witnesses didn't come up, and an issue had to come up to say that there is a need for the court to exert its disciplinary measures on witnesses that have decided to undermine the integrity of the court itself. However, the court has, in its magnanimous nature, decided to give them one more opportunity to be around on the next adjourned date. Yes, the date is 30th of September. To be around on the next adjourned date so that they can come and give their witness statement. However, a witness was around, and that was Darusha, that had to give his witness account of what transpired, being an active player in the circumstances surrounding the death of the deceased. And he has given his testimonies, very elaborate testimonies, and he was cross-examined too. And based on his and based on the fact that was elicited, it has opened room again for the court now to bring other witnesses, to shed more light, and to also contribute into the fact-finding exercise of the court. So as we speak, we are making progress because more witnesses are coming. From the fact that has been elicited today, more witnesses are coming, and facts were really elicited. And hopefully, on the next date, we continue the proceedings in court, and eventually till justice is achieved.
So many voices outside the courtroom today were like, why Sűşpect títí di 1 year, Tao TV, something cogent, something meaningful.
Well, I would not agree with you that we have not had anything cogent or meaningful, because the course of justice is a journey and it's a process. And like I always say, I mentioned, we are in that process. We have taken several witnesses. We have to. It is not exhaustive yet.
Okay. Until
all of these witness accounts are taken into consideration holistically. Then, however, the court can now arrive at this fact-finding mission. So, if we are making progress, it is not a question of timing. It is the process to be achieved. It is the process to be followed to achieve justice itself.
Àwọn kan sọ pé why tí wọ́n ṣe gbé ikú Mohbad wá sí coroner? Why not a trial law? I mean, a trial court.
What people need to understand is before the trial court weighs into the matter, it would be based on the findings of the coroner inquest.
Kí la mọ̀ sí coroner inquest? I mean, what is coroner inquest?
Coroner inquest is a fact-finding court that seeks to achieve the circumstance, that seeks to elicit the circumstance surrounding the death and answers several questions as to why, or as to who died, when he died, and what led to his death.
Now,
so these are the facts that will now be transmitted
to the trial court
to prosecute further.
Now, it's going to be like a year tomorrow.
Yes, please.
Since MOHBAD died.
Okay, a year tomorrow.
Yes, it's going to be a year tomorrow. So far, are you very, very satisfied? Are you very, very okay with the hearing so far under a year?
It's like I said, it's a process. It's not a question of being satisfied or not being satisfied. It's a process to be followed. Like today, we had witnesses. Other times that we didn't have witnesses, we had business of the court to hear motions that revolves around calling back witnesses. So as we proceed, there's progress.
Is there any concrete evidence that can prove at the end of this matter that the MOHBAD is going to get the justice?
Of course, yes, definitely. From the findings and the facts that will be elicited in the coroner inquest proceedings, and that will be and it would further be transmitted to the High Court, the trial court. Of course, justice will be achieved from the fact that will be gathered, and that's why there's a need for more facts. That's why there's a need to elicit much more facts from witnesses that are relevant.
Since 9 a.m. tí mo ti wà ní court yìí, mo gbọ́ pé táìpé lóòótọ́ ni Nigerian Police Force lọ fẹ́ kí òtítọ́, that's justice, that we've been wanting or craving for. Why not invite more witnesses? Now, this is my question.
Exactly correct.
MOHBAD lives in an estate
Very well.
that has a central CCTV camera.
Okay.
And continue to investigate. So they're one of the notable and veteran Nigerian actor. I wouldn't want to mention a name. He said, from his own discreet investigation, why was the video of that eventful day missing from other videos he got in that estate that very fateful day, MOHBAD died?
Now the thing is this now. If I get your question correctly, as we proceed, there will be reasons for us to invite more witnesses. In fact, we have about 7 witnesses before today.
Okay, before today.
7 witnesses before today. One witness.
Can we have their names?
No, we have about 7 witnesses. To be called. No, I wouldn't want to go into details.
Now.
However, I want to say something. We have a lot of witnesses. However, one witness. We were able to just take one witness.
For how many hours?
For a stretch of. We started the proceedings from 11. And we just finished, and this is about past 3.
Yeah, it's past 3.
So, and just one witness, because the witness did not just give his account, he also waited to get cross-examined.
From your presence in the courtroom today, sir, according to that witness who was here,
yes,
was the witness done for today?
Yes, the witness is done for today. Right. The fact has been elicited.
Now, is there any punishment for invitee who failed to honor invites from the coroner?
Yes, there would be. It's an act of contempt. Now, this is not an invitation. This is a summons.
Summon, okay.
When the court summons you, the court realizes the fact that you are armed with certain information and facts that will help and assist the court, and eventually, in the long run, the state. So if you do not honor the invitation of the court, is undermining the integrity of the court itself, which is contempt in its face. And while, however, that was raised in court.
Okay, go ahead.
It was raised in court. However, the court has given an ultimatum to say, let us give them a grace of one more adjournment to come and give their facts. Else, the court will be constrained to invoke his actions, his disciplinary actions at this point in time.
Now, I want you to tell my viewers who are just joining
very well
the difference between a coroner inquest court and a trial court. And if a coroner inquest court can sentence to jail time anybody as a suspect or believed to be a culprit?
No, as far as the coroner inquest is concerned, nobody is a suspect.
Okay, witness.
We have witnesses.
Okay.
The coroner inquest is basically for fact finding. It's not for prosecuting.
Okay.
It's not for prosecuting. If there's a need to prosecute, we'll go on to the trial court. That's why it's a trial court. However, the coroner inquest is for the purpose of eliciting facts as to the circumstance of the death of the deceased. These facts will now be analyzed and transmitted, if need be, for anybody to be prosecuted if found culpable. It is the fact-finding mission of the coroner inquest that exposes who is culpable and who is not culpable. I hope you understand
Yes,
that.
I do.
That's the difference between the coroner inquest court and a proper trial court. Now, witnesses who is coming to the coroner inquest, witnesses who come to the coroner inquest, have no fear of being prosecuted. Have no fear of being prosecuted, and that is the truth.
Now, for the taste of my viewers watching or just joining,
Very well.
I like to ask with due respect, sir, your full name, your job, where you're from, where you're representing, and your advice to every Nigerian entertainer, either musician, artist, or mention a few.
Okay, my name is David Nowola, and I'm the lead counsel representing the entertainment community under the auspices of TNK Music Worldwide. However, I would like to say this: where the cause of justice is a process, and in the pursuit of the cause of justice, we all need to be patient and stay true to the process, because it has come before the courts, it has come before the inquest, and now there is a means to an end. This is a means to an end. So we just must wait for and be patient to follow the process. Every step we take by each day, every proceedings brings us closer to justice, and that's what I want to say. And we are still, this is 1 year down the lane, we are still here to ensure that justice is done and is served, and we'll still be here until justice is eventually served and done. And that is our duty.
What's the date of that?
30th of September 2024. Yes.
Your education for most Nigerian acts.
Okay, yes.
Tí wọ́n tí join ẹgbẹ́. Wọ́n ti wá serve as member gòkè ẹjọ́ ẹgbẹ́ yìí o mo fẹ́ kí ẹ support nǹkan tẹ́mi náà ṣe.
Every aspiring artist or entertainer as it stands must first off must ensure that they get legal guidance. That's the first and foremost things. At any point in time, once you get legal guidance, legal directions, you cannot miss it. We cannot stand and give all.
Tell me where you buying big in US for some time, and I always appreciate you whenever I call upon you for interview. Lastly, sir, from the coroner inquest till date, sir, what will you feel from the defense and the prosecution? Because you represent our country, Abi?
We're representing the interest of justice.
Yes.
Every lawyer you see in the inquest is representing the interest of justice.
Okay.
Interest of justice. Because there's just one course: fact finding in the interest of justice. Fact finding. That's the role of coroner. So everybody is a player. Everybody is a participant. Everybody is a participator. Everybody participates, and both as lawyers, as the bench, we're all participating, and we are doing it. It's a collective responsibility. So at this point in time, it's a fact finding, and we have just one role. We have just one role, and the one role and the singular role is to assist the court, to help the court to arrive at the fact finding mission. The court can't do it alone. If the court can do it alone, the court will not need the assistance of lawyers, will not need the assistance of witnesses and the likes too. So it's all for one cause. It's not to one cause.
Do you believe Do you believe with this statement that says when you see something, you say something?
Yes, please, I do. And that's very, or legal representation, adequate legal representation, go get a legal representation. It's very important, very, very important. I would not say more than that because that is $1 million advice, and that is the truth. That is the truth.
Lastly, your name and who you represent.
David Nowola, the lead counsel for David Nowola. Nowola, yes, by name.
And you represent
the entertainment community.
So, I mean, are you telling my viewers right now that yes, whenever I call upon you, you're always at my service?
100%. I've always been.
Bless you, Baba.
I've always been.
Hold on, let's go here. Leno David Nowola. Ashwani court. Ti ati gbọ́jẹ́rìn yẹn lẹ́nu. Kọ́lọ́n túbọ̀ máa fún wa ṣe. Now let me go.
According to the interest of the corona, known as MOHBAD, the second question is, where did he die? This is a question that is yet to be answered. Some sources claims he died at the hospital, some claims he died on a bike, some claims he dies in the car, while some claims he died in his house. So we are yet to figure out the right answer to that question.
All right, Arifa, let me just ask you this simple question. As one of those that are fighting for this justice, and it's been a while that you have been on this justice race, and you are the court sitting today, what is your view? The little witness where we had that is not all the witness that are present in the court today, but okay, we have Darusha in the court, we have Spendy, we have Prime Boy. Please, from all these witness present, what is your view on what they have said in the court?
Well, let me use this Yoruba adage. Yoruba literally says, èèyàn méjì ò kí ń pàdánù irọ́. Tẹ́ni tó ń parọ́ fún ò bá mọ̀. Ẹni tó ń parọ́ mọ̀ lọ́kàn ara ẹ̀ pé irọ́ lòun pa. There is a lot of contradictions right from onset. Even as at today, there is still a lot of contradiction. Even Darusha testifying today contradicts himself right in the same spot. One question being asked and 3 different answers being given. You understand? So there's a lot of contradiction, and I keep saying it. It is only one person that is still consistent. So far, so good in this case.
And that is good, please.
That is Daddy MOHBAD, which the story has never changed right from
day one.
Last year September till today. His story still remains the same. But you see these people with MOHBAD, whenever you call on them, first of all, they avoid you. They avoid questioning. They don't want to answer questions. We can all see today, Darusha try as much as possible not to answer questions. It's just that the magistrates remain firm that no, he is here. We can't just waste today. How long do you want us to be here? Let him answer. And you could see the cross-examination today went so well, even when he disclosed some information that is extremely sensitive. You understand? But he still claim and still stand on the fact that there is a fight between MOHBAD and Prime Boy, which others who testify said Prime has never raised his hand against MOHBAD. But today we had something new, where Darusha said it was fist to fist. It is a physical fight, not a verbal argument. That even when he appears at the scene, when he saw what is going on, Prime Boy has to run away because Darusha is here. In other words, Prime Boy ran away because of Darusha. So there are so many things that are not clear.
All right, Arifa, thank you for that, your brief submission. Okay, we see here today in the court, I think one of the very best moments, Mama MOHBAD in court, and Mama MOHBAD, I think, denied the media of interviewing. What is your own view? Okay, Darusha has given some perspective from his submission. Okay, Mama Darusha insisted that he's not going to say anything to the media, and Baba MOHBAD is the one standing. Please, how can you balance the two families? This is husband, this is wife, of whom their child died. Please, your own view as somebody who is...
You see, the problem we are having right from September 13 to date was they are not standing together. Okay. Let me use a court case as a reference. I'm talking about late Timothy Adegoke. You understand? I'm talking about Timothy case. When the father and the mother of Timothy and even the wife of Timothy all stood together, they are able to fight justice and they got the right justice. You understand? But in as much this family are not together, you understand, there is still a key. Because Mama could not claim that she knows nothing about the ongoing issue. Likewise, the other parties. So, if Mama Mohbad stands just the way Baba Mohbad has stood so far, I believe by now, we would have even left Corona Inquest and move forward to a normal criminal case. By now, we must have known who is to be prosecuted, who are to face the law, who are the people we are to accuse. So there won't be speculations here and there. So the only thing I'm going to say is people that are closer to Mama Mohbad should implore her. She needs to turn away and she needs to face the right road. What is the right way? To me, and my view and my opinion, the right way is for her to seek for the justice as well, just like others has been doing.
All right, Arifa down very good. All right, all right, Arifa bí gbogbo nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yìí. Bí gbogbo nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yìí. Torí àwọn èèyàn ẹ máa rí wípé
if we did not stop this energy, if we can keep coming out in masses like this every corona inquest date, they will know that the sittings are not to be taken for granted. I believe if the population is not up to this today, the Arusha would have turned away the few people sitting in the court by saying they won't be able to talk. Assuming this is how the population is the first time spending appears, maybe by then it will be working. And we got an information from Yomi Fabiyi, who did a private investigation, that even the DVR, or what is it called, is not in any building inside Lekki there, most especially in Mohbad's estate. The CCTV, the DVR is backing up and shading the criminals away from justice.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, it has been speaking in English since, but I'm here to speak vernacular so that I hear everybody. Alila. It's not that I could go Igbo, ṣẹ̀dá ni tọ́lọ́wọ́ ò bá ti mú ìjọba ò lè mú ìmọ́lẹ̀ ló kù ọlọ́run dẹ̀ lọ́ba àmọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní rárá pé àwa kọ́lọ̀ wọn bá wù wípé àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi Mohbad méèkì owó àwọn òdẹ̀ fi méèkì owó àbí kú làwọn gangan kò jù everybody can shop but mi kàn fẹ́ sọ kọ́kọ́ fún yín pé ikú Mohbad wà láìkàláì mo ń bọ̀ ọlọ́run òjá lógún ọdún mo fi ọlọ́run ọba ṣẹlẹ́rì ọlọ́run lọ́ba àmọ́lẹ̀ ó lè pẹ́ o bọ̀ kò ní pẹ́ lágbára ọlọ́run ó ti súnmọ́ wà láìtàláì súnmọ́ bí láì mo lọ́lé kéwu o bọ̀ ṣe láwọn tó pa Mohbad wọn ò ní kú o bọ̀ wọ́n máa ṣẹ̀sìn mo fi ọlọ́run ẹ wo bí. ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ jọ́ọ̀jì tó wà ń bẹ̀ lẹ́nu because jọ́ọ̀jì yẹn láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ o jọ́ọ̀jì tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ o next court wọ́n máa gbá wọn kan wá tẹ̀lé rò ó yẹ kó débi lẹ́nu bọ́ọ̀lá wọn mọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n máa débi next court ẹ̀yẹ́ yẹ ká fọkànbalẹ̀ ẹ̀ má yẹ ká pariwo ẹ̀ má yẹ ká bà kọjẹ́ online ẹnu tá fi ń ba online jẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù eléyìí á sọ eléyìí á sọ ẹlòmíì ò wá kóòtù á máa rojú olóṣì ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjà ká tó bá jẹ́ lóòótọ́ àti lódodo àfẹ́jọ́ sí ìsìnkú Mohbad ọmọ òní kú lọ́wọ́ àwa náà bọ̀dọ̀ wáyé pé scope là ń lò àti scam àjọ máa ṣọ́kù.
This is how far today's court can go, and I'm saying thank you to my viewers, to the fans of APG television, for those who have stood to watch what APG is doing. I'd like to say bye-bye from Candid Johnson Courthouse, Combined High Magistrate Court. Thank you for watching, and let's keep faith till 30th of this month. That's the next adjournment date. I'll always